Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Chrissy. For today's video, you guys, I am just going to be making some simple tacos. Before we get started, go ahead, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit your post notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. So, it's time to get started, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all everything that I am using for these simple tacos today. You can never go wrong with tacos. I personally like tacos every day of the week. Yeah, I can eat tacos every day of the week because you can make them in so many different ways. But anyway, the first things first, you're gonna need some chicken. And the way I'm making mine today, I am not dicing or slicing any of my chicken. I'm gonna put it right into my skillet, which has some water in it. And it's gonna cook and it's gonna boil, and then we're gonna shred it up, honey. That's how we're gonna do it. All right, so I have my chicken. For my toppings, I have white onions and cilantro that I will be cutting up. We like to mix those together and top it on, put it on top of our shredded chicken for our tacos. I have 1 pack. That's all you need is 1 pack for 1 pound of chicken breast. I have my shells. Okay, and I use the white corn shells. It's kind of like Americanized Mexican style tacos. I like to do my shells with a little butter, so I have a butter stick. Sometimes we like cheese on it, so we use Mexican cheese. And then we're either gonna use some hot sauce to top it off with, because we like the little spiciness to it. We have a little bit of green salsa, and we have some red salsa, and that's it. Oh, and today also, you guys, I had some leftover bell peppers and onions already cut, so I'm gonna add these for some flavoring for the tacos while I cook the chicken. So we're gonna get started, you guys, with cooking the chicken first. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on real quick. I'm simply gonna just go ahead and add my chicken in here. It's already washed and cleaned. All right, so the chicken's in there. Next, I'm going to add my pack. Now, if you need a little extra, like, seasoning, you can add some little salt, little pepper to taste, a little garlic powder, so, you know, a little more cumin and chili powder, and then you'll be all good. But I like to add my seasoning pack to it while it's boiling, because we're going to shred that up. And then I'm going to go ahead and add these bell peppers and onions for some extra seasoning and flavor. Then you're just going to top it and let it cook, y'all. That's it. I'm going to get my top. Make sure you put a top on it while it's cooking so it can go ahead and cook all the way. Now I'm gonna turn this around because I like to practice safety, you guys. So I'm gonna turn that around while it's cooking. And I have it on medium-high heat. All right, now you guys, I am going to get started with chopping up my cilantro and my onions, and I'm gonna put them in this little container so that it'll be all ready. When I say it's simple, this is gonna be very simple, quick, and easy, okay? I'm gonna start with cutting up my onions versus the cilantro. And y'all, when y'all cut y'all onions, do y'all be tearing up and crying? I learned a long time ago, never cut this end of the onion off first, because that's the part that ends up making you cry. I'm sorry I have to do it like this, but I don't have a lot of counter space, but we're gonna work with what we got, okay? This is what it is. So I went on ahead and cut them into little slices, see? And now that, guess what? No tears. That's how you want it, no tears. Go ahead and show you. Just a little slices just like that, and then you just go ahead and get to chopping. Y'all, this chicken is over here boiling. It's doing exactly what we needed to do. I already smell the aroma. All right, last two that we have to cut up. All right, so the onions are nice and chopped. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them in this bowl right here, and I hope this bowl is actually big enough. I don't think it's gonna be big enough because we gotta add cilantro. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I am back. I went on ahead and got a different bowl, a bigger bowl, because this is gonna be a lot. We're just gonna put this to the side. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put this inside this bowl. All right, there's the onions, nice and chopped up, perfect. Now, before I get started with chopping up the cilantro, I'm gonna go ahead and check on our chicken. Let's see what it's looking like. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that smells so good, y'all. Smells so good. And it is cooking perfectly just like we like it. All of the seasoning is in there perfect. It smells so good. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all, I'm just making a mess. Be careful, y'all. A mess for me to go ahead and clean up. All right, you guys, now it's time for us to chop up the cilantro. I already washed it. It's so pretty, you can tell. And I'm only going to use this half of it. Chop it up real fine and put it inside of the bowl with the onions. All right, you guys, we're all done with chopping. Now, if you're anything like me, I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit of this cilantro on the inside with this chicken, and then we're going to be getting it popping. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to add majority of this to the onions, because if you don't want onions and cilantro, you just want like the regular cheese on it with a little bit of cilantro. I'll just have some cilantro separately. We're going to go ahead and do that now. Oh, you guys, this cilantro loves to stick to your hands. Okay, one moment, I'm washing right. All right, let's go ahead and mix this up. That's all you do, mix it up, onions and cilantro, just like that. Normally I would make pico when we have tacos, but we just don't want no pico this time. And you know, sometimes when you go to like the authentic Mexican places, or even like the little lunch trucks, they don't always have pico. They like to top theirs with the onions and cilantro, and I tried it and I fell in love with it. So we're gonna just go ahead and do this. Voila. Now, it seems like we have more cilantro than onion. We probably do because we like cilantro. Now, if you don't like a lot of cilantro because it is a little strong, I suggest you use less. But that's it. There you go. Onions and cilantro, just like that. All right, I'm going to clean up my mess and I'll be back. All right, you guys. So the next thing we're going to do is check on our chicken again. Make sure you're careful, okay? Ooh, y'all. It is looking so delightful. When I tell you. All right, so I think it's time that we start shredding our chicken so that it can cook some more. Yeah, we're going to get to shredding. I'm gonna shred one at a time, you guys. And what I use to shred is just 2 forks. Go ahead and so that we can get the chicken shredded nice and evenly. And then I place it back in so it can finish cooking more. All right, you guys, I shredded the chicken as much as I could. And then while it's cooking, it's going to shred more. So I'm going to add this back. I'm going to go ahead and shred up the rest of the chicken, and then I'll be back. All right, you guys, I am back. The chicken is all shredded up. I'm going to bring y'all over here so that y'all can see what it's looking like. Come on. All right, y'all. There it go. There go the shredded chicken. Everything is coming together nicely. We're just going to cook this for about 10 more minutes because I like it to be a little bit more falling apart and shredded. And then we're going to get into making our shells. All right, you guys. So I decided to show you guys how I make my crunchy shells, and then also the softer ones using the white corn tortilla chips. So first things first, you get a skillet and you put some grease in it, oil, grease depending on where you're from. And I'm just gonna take one of my shells. I'm gonna do a crunchy one first. Now I love homemade crunchy ones like this because they just, I don't know, they just taste better to me. So as you can hear, my grease is already popping because it's been on for a minute. I am actually going to use a fork, and I'm going to use my spatula to assist with my shell, okay? First things first, I'm going to kind of put my shell in just like that, and then let it lay on flat on my spatula. You can hear it sizzling and popping and bubbling, right? Now you don't want it to lay all the way flat. You want to use the fork, take the fork and press it down a little bit while you're holding it open on the other side, because you don't want it to close up on you. Alright, once that side gets a little hard, you're going to flip the other side open, and you got to move kind of quickly because it will definitely, you know, close up on you, and you can't put no meat or anything in there. So once I cook it long enough so that it's shaped, then I can go ahead and make sure I brown it, and then it'll be all ready. You can't hold it in there too long. You can actually tell when it starts to brown, because the rim of the tortilla will change a different color. It will start to get darker. Ew, I just love doing this, you guys. I'm pretty sure it's an easier way to do this, but for me, this works for me. Maybe I can find a tool where I can do this, but for right now, this is how I do it, and it works. And you just continue to check both sides. This is going to be a really crispy taco shell. Oh yeah, and you just cook it, like I said, until you see it get a little dark, nice and golden. You don't want it too dark. All right, you guys, this one is already ready. And I'm going to show you what it's looking like. I like to put it on a plate upside down, so all of the excess grease can fall off of it. We're actually going to move this out the way because then I'm going to show you how I do the soft shells. All right. All right, you guys, so this is the taco shell, nice and hard. As you can see, it's wide. And it's gonna be tasty and it's crunchy, it's hard. And that's the other side, you guys. Nice. So, we're gonna sit that down. Now, how I make the soft shells, I just simply take my flat skillet. While the skillet is heating up, I like to take my butter. You can use anything. I normally have the vegan butter, but for some reason lately, my store stopped selling vegan stuff, and I don't understand why. But we're gonna use what we was able to get. So you're just simply going to one shell. You're gonna add that butter to that skillet. Now you can chop it off and add it, but I like to just go ahead and peel the paper back, put it on there, and bam, sit that tortilla in that butter. Yes, indeed, in the butter. It just takes it to a whole nother level. And y'all, we're gonna eat some tacos, eat two tacos. So I'm gonna have a hard and a soft shell. Again, you will know when this starts to change colors because the outer part of the shell will start to get darker. Now you don't want to cook this too long because you don't want it to get hard like. Just long enough to put a little up on it, little color, just a little light color. Do it like this. And then I'm gonna flip it over, of course. And we about to make some tacos, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how I do my soft tacos. When I say delicious, delicious. Oh yeah. See this soft? Yeah. Okay, now that I've cooked it a little bit, the next thing I like to do when it comes to my soft shell is I can turn that off now, you guys. Let's see. Okay, I went on and flipped that over again. I'm gonna open up my cheese. Now I gotta be a little quick with this. When I tell you delicious, delicious. We're gonna take that cheese and we're gonna put it on there. Just spread it all around. Or you can put it to one side because we gotta fold it. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take some of that shredded chicken that we cooked and we're gonna add it. Come on now. Now don't overload the chicken, y'all. Don't overload the chicken because then it's gonna be too much. We're gonna take it. See how it's still kind of flimsy? You're gonna take it and you're gonna fold it over. You're going to fold it over. You're going to smash it. It's okay to smash the taco. It's okay. And let it cook. And this is taco number one. Taco number one. Yes, y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying this video as much as I am. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Oh, yeah, that cheese melting already, y'all. Now, take it and flip it over. Ooh, yeah. Now, if you want to add more cheese, I'm not adding too much cheese either because, you know, we can be a little lactose intolerant sometimes. All right, so there we are. Nice and crispy around the edges. I'm going to go ahead and take this off, put it on here. And y'all, before I hook up my other one, I'm going to show y'all what it's looking like. Look at this. Do you see that? Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. And you can open it up and add as much toppings on it as you want to. Normally I have pico, but again, for this particular one, I'm not doing no pico. So for this one, I'm just going to do, I did not mean to put that over there like that. Be careful. That's why you always got to move stuff out of the way. It's called practice safety. Practice safety. Now, if you want, you can add cheese to this as well. And I probably will. That's why I didn't put a whole lot on the other one, because I knew I was going to add cheese to this one too. Go ahead and add that chicken. Now you can stuff your shell as much as you want. Just try not to stuff it too much because you don't want it to break. I have my chicken in there. I'm gonna add just a little cheese on top. Just a little. I'm gonna go in with this one. For the crunchy one, I'm gonna add my cilantro and onions on top. And I'm probably going to hit this one with the hot sauce, y'all. Just a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. And then for my other one, let me put just a little bit more of this on here. My soft one, I only got a little bit of green salsa. I'm gonna go ahead and hit that one on the inside with some green salsa. I don't want everything on it. I normally have lettuce, but I didn't feel like lettuce today, so. Now y'all, this is the part we all been waiting for. Now that it's done, let's sample, let's sample. First and foremost, y'all, look at this. So that is the crunchy one. Now tell me if it's crunchy. You ready? Oh, hold on. Lord, thank you for this food that I am about to receive. May it be used as nourishment for my body and keep me healthy. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Amen. Oh yeah, this one is definitely good. When I say I love the crunch on the shells, I love the crunch. I like everything about it. By all means. Whatever you like on your tacos, add it. That's just the basic, the simple way to make it, right? Now we're gonna get into this sauce. Which is almost like a quesadilla, I guess. Anyway, look at that. Oh yeah. No matter what you prefer, soft or hard, an easy way to make some simple tacos. Try it out. Tell me what you think below. And don't forget to add whatever toppings you like. Until next video, be blessed. Peace.